Hello, Facebook. Okay, I'm about to go live on Instagram too, so give me a minute. Uh-oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, and let's see, Facebook's here, Instagram, live, schedule. Okay, here we go. Hello. I got Instagram, I got Facebook. Super excited, you guys, for today, December 1st. I'm gonna give it a minute just to see who joins. Hey, Cherie. Let's see, I know who this is. I know your name. Hold on. Angelica. Hello. Yes. Hey, Angelica. C. Woods. Okay, I'm going to try not to be all up in my camera because I have Facebook going as well, and it's really awkward. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Lori. Angelica. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. So real quick, I don't know if you guys saw the little announcement that I made. I made it yesterday, I suppose, and I announced that I am going to be doing 30 days of content. So I'm challenging myself, and I'm also challenging my students. I'm sure actually there's a couple in here already, and we are doing 30 days of Christmas. We're switching it up for our business, and we are doing 30 days of content. So this first little bit, I just want to let you know what to expect from me and what that means, and then also to invite you to join me, to invite you to join my students on this challenge as well, because y'all, the year is not over yet, and I know y'all made goals, right? You got goals for 2021. We still have 30 days to hit them. So super excited to just challenge you as well to really finish strong for this year, okay, for the rest of the year. We only got 30 days left. So for me, for my challenge, I am going to be doing live video, okay? But I told my students, I was like, listen, I'm doing video because I prefer to do video rather than typing out a long caption or sending an email, or this is what I said I hate the least. Because I'm gonna keep it real. If you saw my post where I was I'm going live, I mentioned I am a content creator and I love creating content. But that is my affirmation. It is not my truth just yet. I still struggle with this, just like you guys. And so I am challenging myself. And if you choose to accept, show up however you choose. How do you prefer? What is the least painful way for you to create content, okay? And just choose that. And if you miss one day, don't let that be the end all be all. You can fall off one day and then pick yourself back up the next day. And I think a lot of times we get in our heads and we're like, oh, well, I blew it, so I can't keep going. That's not what this is. It's really an opportunity to really commit to yourself. And in my post, I said, this is a personal challenge. This it really isn't about business, because as my students know, your business success is really dependent upon your personal development, okay? So I'm challenging myself personally. If you choose to accept, I would love for you to just let me know so I can cheer you on and just, soak in your good content. Because I have to realize when I don't show up, when I don't, put out content, I'm leaving people behind. I'm not letting them know what I have available and what's available for them, and how their lives can be changed. Because just like you guys, I'm a designer as well, self-taught. I know all the struggles, and I've gone from what I like to call the hot mess express to now achieving things that I really didn't believe were possible. But they were only possible because of the personal growth. So Yeah, Shay, you're accepting. Okay, yes. Brittany, you're here. Okay, so that's what the challenge is. Would love for anyone who wants to join to join. Just let me know. There's like no official anything. It's just for me. But it can help you as well. So for my live today, what I'm going to talk about, you guys, I mentioned Hot Mess Express. So I posted a picture on my feed today, and it's me with my Range Rover, you guys. Okay, I haven't posted about this publicly, but in April, so I've had my truck for about a little over 6 months now. But you guys, there's so much significance around this truck. And first is that, like, this is my dream vehicle, okay? And I have a degree in animal science. Hey Larima, I worked in the pharmaceuticals. Like, my career was supposed to buy me that truck, but that ain't what happened. Okay, that is not what happened. And really, after I kind of got into entrepreneurship, it really felt like my dreams were just getting farther and farther away as, every day and month and year passed by, because I didn't really know what I was doing, just kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall and, just hoping something sticks. And really, I like to again call this whole type of scenario the Hot Mess Express. And that's what I want to talk to you guys today about. Is it is okay if you feel like a hot mess in your business. I want you to know, like, your current situation is not your final destination. And that's why I posted the picture with my Range, because it's not bragging, it's none of that. It's just to prove that you can do such amazing things in your business if you keep going, and when you show up, and when you're consistent, and when you really understand the fundamentals of business. So if you're on the Hot Mess Express, know that there is there's a different destination headed your way, okay? And it can start absolutely with this 30-day challenge. So jump on it if you're really trying to get off the Hot Mess Express. So what I want to do is just kind of give you a rundown, because you guys see like you guys see my now. You guys see like my chapter. If we're gonna go in like business years, this would be like chapter 13 going on 14, right? But y'all didn't get to see chapter 1, and you didn't see chapter 2 or 3 or 4. And a lot of times us, when we're starting, we like to compare ourselves to someone else's chapter 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. And then we get, discouraged about our own progress, when really we're not looking through the right lens. So I want to give you all a glimpse into not where I'm at today and what I've been able to achieve since being in business, but I want to give you a glimpse into how bad things were. Oh gosh, just like, it was just like total, it was chaos. Like, that is the best word I can use to describe it. So Hot Mess Express, let me kind of tell you what that means to me, and you guys let me know like if this is kind of some things you're doing, or what does Hot Mess Express mean to you. Number one, I think for me is gonna have to be that within this Hot Mess Express, I had no chill, you guys. Like, I would say this, I have no chill. Like, if I'm doing something, I am doing something. So if I was awake, I was doing it. But while that's all good and gravy, the part with the no chill means that I was only focusing on the one thing, which was, how am I going to start this business? How am I going to grow this business? How am I going to get clients? How am I going to make money? So that was all consuming. That was every thought, every waking thought was about my business. And it's sad to say, but nothing else was as important as growing my business. And I had my priorities mixed up. I thought that if I just work, like, put in more hours, right? Like, if I just work hard enough, this is gonna work. But what I didn't realize is that in order for your business to work, you have to you have to have other areas in your life that are equally as important. Like, you can't put all your eggs in one basket, right? So here's an example. I'll share this picture. I share it in like all of my webinars and stuff, but my husband took this picture of me and he dubbed it Amber Face. And it is super, super embarrassing because I have like this mean mug look on my face. I'm sitting on the couch and he probably was like, Amber, and I'm like, what? Like, what do you want? Like, I was always snapping and popping off at the people I loved the most because I was frustrated trying to get my business going, like just get it going and get it growing and like all the things. And so the biggest like indicator for me with that Hot Mess Express is that you're not paying attention to the things that are most important to you in your business. You're letting your business take control because we think that that's what it takes. I just have to work harder. But if we think about it, like, everyone is working really, really, really hard in their business. And it's like, okay, but I'm working. I don't even know how I could work any harder. So how, like, we start to doubt ourselves. How could we be successful when it's like, I can't even get this thing going. Let me just do more work. It's not that. There's a balance and there's a dance, and you have to prioritize. And a lot, like, we start our business for our families, for freedom, to travel, to do, like, to be debt free, to do all these things. And yet we let our business take us on the opposite end of the spectrum of what we're looking for, or what we're trying to create. In fact, one of our prep school students posted in the group today. Let me make sure I get it right. Actually, let me just pull it up because it was really good to that point, because we have something in prep school called non-negotiables. Okay, so let me find the post where she was like, essentially, she, had these non-negotiables, but she is not even abiding by them herself. And like, these are the aha moments that we have to have in our business to really get off of this Hot Mess Express. We have to create our own boundaries, and we have to create some type of structure in our business so that we can prioritize the other parts of our lives. Because your life is not just about your business, guys. It's not just about your business. And if you are 24/7 chugging away on that Hot Mess Express, it is going to take you longer to get there than if you actually stepped back and took some time to be like, okay, what am I actually trying to do? What am I actually trying to create? So that you have some direction in where you're going, so you can stop doing all the stuff that you don't even like doing, that you just added into your packages because you want it to add some value, but it's not helping your clients, it's not helping anyone. Okay, so this is your life right now. Girl, been there, done that. Let us know. We need to know, like, we're not alone. Okay, that's like kind of the biggest part of being a human, is being connected, knowing that, like, you're in this together, right? And so that is another reason for this challenge, this 30-day challenge, is because if I'm not showing up and I'm only showing you like the good stuff that's going on right now, but I'm not giving you insight on how far I had to come, I'm doing you a disservice, because your expectations are skewed because everyone else is really focused on, look what I've achieved, all the things, but they're not giving you the struggle, that hot mess that they were. Because every single person in their business has been a hot mess at some point in time. Most people just don't tell you that. I'm going to tell you, because this is my way of telling you that, or showing you, proving to you that your current situation is not your final destination. If you choose, you have to choose, you guys, to move strategically, to start making choices that are going to get you closer to where you want to go. A lot of times we're operating in fear and in survival mode, and we're saying yes to everything because we think, well, it's like we just need some money. So I totally get that, but sometimes it's that step back that can really just create the clarity that will ultimately lead to you getting where you want to go faster, easier. You know, like we have all these things going on and we want to do all these things, but really if we focused on just one thing, we would be so much more successful. So much more successful. Have any of you guys ever, let me see, Essentialism, the book Essentialism? It's all about prioritizing. So it's so funny because people will be like, these are my priorities, right? Like with the S on the end of it. But if you look at the word priority, it is like the one thing that is important. And it's like, how do we have multiple priorities when the definition of a priority is like the one thing? So like we're approaching everything in our business and in our lives in a mindset of I gotta do all the things, and then that's setting us up. It's setting us up to fail because we can't possibly do all the things. So strategic growth looks like, all right, what am I trying to achieve? And then what has to happen in order for me to achieve that? So it's reverse engineering things. And it's not just as simple as, okay, like we're not setting goals like I want to make 10K this month and then what? It's more than that. We have to say, okay, here's where I'm trying to go. And then break it down. What are the actions? What are the steps? What is the mindset that I have to even achieve this thing over here? So there are levels to this. But if you choose to accept this challenge, this can absolutely help you get out of the complacency that is keeping you stuck where you are right now. Because it's when we get uncomfortable and it's when we walk in that fear and we walk closer to the flame that we think is gonna light us up. Going live is not gonna kill you. You know, sending out an email to your list multiple times a week is not gonna kill you. Your people are like, they're getting multiple communications from big brands every day, but us little businesses and little brands, we're scared to put ourselves out there, scared of the judgment, scared of what other people are gonna say. Rissa, are we gonna offend people? So what choice are you going to make? Because I came to this realization, and I think it was when Rihanna hit her $1 billion mark. I was like, damn, go Riri. And then I just kind of sat back and I was like, okay, so let's really look at her journey. Because a lot of times we're looking at other people's chapter 11, 10, like we're comparing ourselves to a whole other level, and it's messing with us and it's keeping us stuck. But so Riri hit her $1 billion, and I was like, okay. So I remember she came out when I was a freshman in college. Oh Lord. So this was like 2002, right? So this was 2002 when she really like was she became more mainstream from my memory. I might not be 100% correct, but from around 2002 to now, which is 20 years. It took her almost 20 years to get to $1 billion, you guys. And I'm like over here, and a lot of us do this, like, it's not going fast enough. Like, when am I going to get there? Like, I want to be there now. But this shit really doesn't happen overnight. And we can look at people who are doing amazing $1 billion things and see, like, their stuff didn't happen overnight either. Why are we expecting this overnight kind of success? So, priorities. Focus. What is the end result? Are you doing things every day that are moving you towards your end result, the desired result? Or are you focusing on all the things that are going wrong? Are you focusing on, I just got to get clients. I just got to make some money. That's lack energy. That is scarcity mindset. And you have to realize what you put out is 100% what you attract. So I want you to take a look at yourself, and if you choose to accept this challenge with the content, the way that you show up, you guys, I want you to look at who is coming to you, the type of client that you're working with. Are they in a scarcity mindset? Are they trying to nickel and dime you? Are they, trying to take control over your project that you're supposed to be leading? Or, are you Hold on, I totally lost my train of thought because I was looking at my screen. Hold on, what was I saying? Dang it. Instant gratification ain't for the sale over here. Exactly. There's time. Damn it, what was I saying? That's me. I have to retrain my brain. Yeah, it's not instant. There's levels to this. Are you setting yourself up? Oh, that's what I was saying, your mindset. So the people that you're attracting, guys, is a direct reflection of the energy that you were putting out. If you're attracting people who don't want to pay your prices or people who are, trying to get a discount, let's really look at ourselves. What kind of customer are you? I will be the first to admit, if someone was going to give me a payment plan, I'm going to take that payment plan, even if I could pay it in full, because I was operating from a scarcity mindset. I had the money, I had to keep on to it. I don't want to spend it, so I'm going to spend as little as possible. But really, money is energy, and it has to flow. You got to spend money to get money. I know it sounds crazy, especially when you feel like you ain't got no money. Guys, that is the best. Okay, you attract what you put out. So here's some little insight for you. When I realized, when I learned that, I tested it out. I was like, okay, so the next chance I have an opportunity to pay for something in full, instead of doing a payment plan, I'm gonna do it if I have the money. Doesn't matter if it's like my last bit of money. I know that sounds crazy. I'm still gonna do it. And I did that in the very, within a matter of days, I had a client pay me in full. So if you don't like the kind of client that you're getting, look at the type of client that you are. You got to change your mindset to attract a certain type of person, okay? So Crystal, yes, I started paying in full when I can for the same reason, and people started paying her in full. You get what you give, guys. You get what you give, okay? So I would love for you guys to let me know if you're going to join me on this challenge. I have a post up. You can let me know there. You can DM me. If you are on the Hot Mess Express and you're ready to get off, I do have a free training. It's in the link in my bio. You can go check it out. It's going to go a lot deeper. I'm going to go all into, what that Hot Mess Express looks like. But I'm also going to give you a strategy on what it takes. And so an extension of what I've talked about today, what it takes to get off of that Hot Mess Express, okay? Because we did not, your hair's on a Hot Mess Express. Put a hat on, put a hood on, it don't matter, or do a voiceover, right? So, okay, whatever type of content you choose to put out over the next 30 days, I don't care. Just show up for your people. Let them know you have a solution for something. Even if it's just sharing your story, guys. That will connect. That will resonate. You guys resonated with what I just said of me being on a Hot Mess Express. Y'all got the juice. You got the juice already, okay? Don't let your hair, anything hold you back from showing up, okay? And if you just I can't, okay, do you a voice memo and then put that as a reel or something. You don't have to show your face. Just show up in some way, shape, or form. Create some type of content, something. For me, I choose video because it's easiest. I don't have to type nothing out. I don't really have to plan too much. Just get a topic and a couple of talking points and I'm good to go. So get your hat, Rissa. And I will say, I've done this before, 30 day, I've challenged myself, and it is, if you can do it at the same time each day, that's good. But to the point of, you don't have to be all, your face don't have to be beat, nothing like that. I used to do coffee chat and conversation right here. It was at 8:30 in the morning every morning, and I would sit here on Instagram and just talk and drink my coffee in my pajamas. And it created lots of conversations, relationships that ultimately led to them being either clients or students. So every day you have a choice. What choice are you going to choose? So if you would like to watch that training, again, link is in my bio. Larima, I hate making payments. I prayed for a pay in full anointing. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you have to operate like you're already at that next level, right? So if you want to be someone who makes 10K months, what does a 10K a month person do? What mindset do they have? You can just watch and see how people show up. Like, it really isn't a secret. It's the consistency. That's all it is. If you continue to show up, even if nobody is listening to you at first, because trust me, nobody listened to me at first either. And you just have to do it. And it's kind of like you're just practicing until people show up. I decided not to be so stiff. I'm not going to be so concerned with having sleep in my eye. You know what? Do you? And when you show up real people come, like the right people. You're not trying to be something that you're not. And I used to do this too. Like I tried to be all professional, and I didn't want anyone to think a certain way about me. And the moment I decided I don't care, everything changed. And like, I literally found my voice in that moment. And since then, like, it's sometimes still I struggle to show up just because I get so like caught up in what I'm doing that stopping and sharing is like, I just forget. So I'm going to be more intentional, because my affirmation is I am a content creator. I mean, I am. I'm up here creating freaking content. I do this every day in my coaching sessions. I'm a freaking content machine. Yet I'm not putting it out to the public. So that is what this next 30 days is for you guys to have access to all of this strategy and just experience and trial and error and pain and struggle and triumph and all the things. Okay? And this is nothing but proof that if I can do it, you can too. Okay? Because I taught myself design on YouTube. It took me 2 years before I would even call myself a designer. I didn't feel like I was worthy of giving myself that title because I didn't deserve it. It took me working with a print shop and sending them my designs to print out. It took the person working there to tell me, Amber, he was like, what do you call, like, what is your title? I was like, what do you mean, what's my title? I make stuff. He was like, no, like, you're more than you just make stuff. And I'm like, well, that's what I do. He was like, no, you're a designer. You're a graphic designer, right? I was like, oh, no. Don't put that title on me, because I'm not about to say I'm a graphic designer and then I design something and somebody don't like it and then they're mad at me because I said I was a graphic designer when I really ain't no designer anyways. So I was protecting myself by telling myself these stories when in actuality, other people already saw me as the person I already was. I was holding myself back every single day because I didn't think I was good enough because I learned from YouTube. I didn't think I was expert enough because I didn't go to school for this, but here we are. This is proof. I'm self-taught, learned from YouTube, like I don't have any degrees and I didn't I don't have any certificates in design or web. I don't have anything, you guys. But guess what? No one has ever asked for it. Ever. They don't care. Your people do not care about your certificates. So I say that just to say you don't need to go do that to get started. You already got the juice. If you can design, you're already 2-3 steps ahead of the person who's going to hire you because they can't design. We get in our heads and we're the ones judging ourselves. It's not anybody else. It's us. So you got a choice to make. What you going to do? What you gonna do? You gonna show up with me? You gonna do the content challenge 30 days? Let me know. Send me a DM. We can definitely keep this conversation going. I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna try to keep these at 30 minutes a day just so I don't go too, I will lose my voice, y'all. I got a coaching call in 30 minutes also. So, I don't think there's any comments that I missed. No, wait a minute. Rissa said, so y'all saying I gotta give up Afterpay? Yeah, think about the type. I know, because sometimes I'll be wanting to revert back and let me get I got lipstick on my teeth. Let me get a good payment plan. But I'm telling you, when you step into that next level, the right people are gonna find you. It's literally universal law of attraction. Okay, challenge accepted, Cherie. Let's go. Okay, all right, you guys. I will be back tomorrow. If you have a topic idea you want me to talk about, send me a DM and let me know. Yes, challenge accepted. Let me know what topics. I already had some people DM me with some really good ideas. So I got 30 days to fill. Well, I guess I got 29 today because check mark, I did number 1. But let me know if you have ideas or any specific topic that you would like me to talk about as it relates to your design business. And it can be, you know, it doesn't have to be specifically just business. It can be family and business or life in business, whatever. I'm an open book, but I'm really excited to do this every day for the next 30 days. It probably won't be at the same time every day because it just depends on my schedule, but I will probably get the next couple of days. I'll let you guys know when or what time I'll be coming on so you can join me, you can save it, all that good stuff. But I will do the replay, so if you just joined, I'll put the replay up for you and you'll be able to catch it from the beginning. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you're on the Hot Mess Express, I promise you can get off of it. Definitely check out the link in my bio. If you're on Facebook, I think you just go to my website, ambercrudup.com, and there's a free training for you right there. It's gonna go to even more detail on like what that Hot Mess Express looks like and what it looks like to get off of it. The 3 mistakes that you're probably making that are keeping you on the Hot Mess Express, and then my 3-part prep method that will break down how, like, the steps that you would need to take in order to fully get off of that Hot Mess Express. Okay, so go check it out if you have not, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's 30 days of content challenge. Bye guys.